Hello friends, I am Biswajit. I am your math educator. I am here only for you. I am here to guide you in mathematics from class 6 to 12. I have already made some videos. You can go and watch it. The chapter is Arithmetic Lesson of class 10. If you have any suggestion, then you can suggest me in my comment box, or you can mail me or WhatsApp me. I will keep my details at the end of this video. Friends, mathematics is really very easy, but there is math phobia among the students. For this, I am here to make you strong in mathematics, to wipe out those fears from you. So friends, now today we will start a new chapter of class 10, that is circles. As you know, we have faced so many shapes in our day-to-day life which is related to circle. So that is, that is the enclosed figure, and that is the plane figure. We can draw it in plane, and it is enclosed figure also. But the real definition of circle is what? Circle is, you see, this is the shape of a circle. But what is it? How you define it? A circle is a set of points. These are the points. A circle is a set of points which are equidistant from a fixed point, and that fixed point is called center. You see, this is a point, this is a point, these are points. If you join all these points, here, this is the line segment. If we join all these points, we get a circle. And you see, if we join from this point to center, that is called radius. We can write is R. This line segment is called radius. If we extend this line segment and join it, let it be a dash. So a dash is called diameter. It is a D. R is what? You see, R is OA, OB, OC. All these are radius. These are called a radii. Plural of radius is a radii. Diameter D. A dash is the diameter. So tell me, what is the relationship between a radius and a diameter? So diameter is what? D is equal to 2 into R. That means twice of radius is diameter. You see, this is the line segment touching 2 points and passing through the center. So it is called diameter. Suppose if we draw a line passing through the circle and touching 2 points, then what we call? Tell me what we call? That line is called secant. But the line segment from here to, suppose it is x and y, the line segment x to y, this line segment is called chord. Okay, if we join 2 points on the circle, that segment is called chord. So here A and A dash is also a chord. So A and A dash, the diameter is called the longest chord in a circle. Longest chord in a circle. Then comes the point. You see, this circle divides the plane into 3 parts. One is interior, exterior, and on the circle. That part outside is called exterior, inside is called interior, and this is on the circle. That is called the boundary of the circle. Then if we take the boundary of the circle and interior, then that will be called circular region. Circular region. What is that? Boundary of the circle, and second one is interior of the circle. Okay, that is called circular region. Then it is all about a circle. First we discuss about circle, then you go to the 10th chapter discussions, the points. You see, if we join this one, this is called, this one let it be PQ, and this region. What is this region? This one is called, let it be M, PMQ. PMQ, that is called arc. PMQ is called arc, and this region, total this PMQ is called arc. This sign is arc. But this total region is what? This total region is PMQ region is called segment. That is called segment, and its segment is called minor segment because it is the smaller part of the circle. So it is called minor segment. The rest part of the circle, rest part of the circle is called major segment. Okay, it is about some ideas about circle. Then comes, you see, in a circle, if we join this point and this point, so this figure O, P, N, Q, this figure, that means 2 radii and arc. This figure P, M, Q, 2 radii and an arc. That is called sector. Smaller part is called minor sector, and the rest part of the circle is called major sector. Okay, you see here, first is arc, minor segment, major segment. In minor segment only chord and arc. This chord and arc will form segment, but here 2 radii and an arc will form sector. Okay, then come to the point. It is secant. We have already discussed something. Then will come class 10. What is a tangent? So tangent of a circle. What is a tangent? Suppose a point is here, the center, a point is here and a point is here. Okay, if you draw a line and it touches one point of the circle, then it is called tangent. So you see point is here, if you draw a line, then this line is called the tangent. It is called the tangent. But if you draw a line passing through the circle and touching 2 points, then that is called secant. So suppose there is an inside point. Can you draw a tangent? No, because if you draw a line passing to this point, this will be secant. Okay, then you see, suppose exterior point is given, let it the point be P. Okay, if you want to draw tangents from an exterior point, then tell how many tangents we can draw. We can draw 2 tangents. Suppose here one, another, we join, suppose this point. You may write M and N. These are the 2 tangents. So here you get, if there is an inside point on the circle, then we cannot draw any tangent to this. But if a point is given on the circle, then we draw only one tangent. If an exterior point is given, then we can draw two tangents from an exterior point. Okay, and see, I just erase it. You just write the notes. Then it is very easy chapter, students. So you be attentive. Then it will be more easier for you. You see. Then comes, you see, circle is given, center, to tangents. We draw tangent one tangent, it is another tangent, center. It is P, you can write Q or R, this point Q, R. Okay, and you see, this is radius. So first point is, point 1, radius is perpendicular to tangent at the point of contact. You see, it is a point of contact. This one is point of contact and this one is point of contact. So you have to prove this radius is perpendicular to the tangent, the point of contact. Similarly, this one is perpendicular to this. Okay, so how to prove that radius is perpendicular to this one? You see, circle is here, center, let tangent is here. Draw a tangent here. O, it is M. Okay, you see, this is the point is on the circle. If we draw a point here and another point here, it is outside, it is inside, interior part, it is outside. If we join, let it be, take P, Q. Join, then you find OP, point is here, sorry, OP is will be smaller than the radius. Okay, but if a point is outside, if you draw, this will be greater than OM. So OQ will be greater than OM. So any point you take on tangent except this point, or if you join these lines, all lines will be greater than OM. So you know that if a point is drawn from a point, if you draw a line perpendicular, that is it is called the shortest distance. So here you see OM, the shortest distance. So OM, shortest distance is called, it is perpendicular to the line. So OM is the perpendicular to the line. Similarly, OR is the radius. So radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Clear? You see, radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Then another point, if we draw tangents, these two tangents will be equal to each other. How? Tangents drawn from external points are equal to each other. Okay, you see, PQ equal to PR. You have to prove PQ equal to PR. How? First to get, it is 90. Now, this is radius. Now join this one. Okay, join this one. So you can write in triangle POQ and triangle POR, triangle POQ and POR. You see this angle 90 degree, so PQO 90 degree is equal to PRO. These two angles are equal. Then OP equal to OP, common. Then OQ equal to OR. Okay, so triangle POQ congruent to triangle POR, it's called RHS, right angle, hypotenuse and side. So two triangles are congruent. If two triangles are congruent, the corresponding part will be equal. So that implies, or hence, PQ is equal to PR, CPCT. So first proved here, second proved here. Okay, this is very easy. So you remember these things, then we will go to do some questions related to this. Okay. Prove that in two concentric circles, the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle is bisected at the point of contact. You see, two concentric circles, same center, two concentric circles. This is O. The chord of the larger circle touches, let the chord be AB, touches at M. So here this point bisects AB, bisects the chord AB. Now see, draw perpendicular here, then join it. That means it is perpendicular on that. OM is perpendicular to AB because AB is tangent to smaller circle. Okay, AB is tangent to smaller circle, so M is the point of contact, so OM is perpendicular to AB. Now join OA and OB. Now join OA and OB. Okay, you see here two triangles formed. In triangle OAM and OBM, OAM and OBM, you see this one is and this one, radius OA equal to OB. Then this one is common, OM equal to OM. This is 90 degree. OMA is equal to OMB, 90 degree. Now see, it is right angle, it is hypotenuse and it is side. So right angle, hypotenuse and side, so two triangle. So triangle OAM congruent to triangle OBM, RHS congruency, RHS congruency, clear? Two triangles are congruent to each other. If two triangles are congruent to each other, then the corresponding part will be equal. Hence AM equal to BM, CPCT, corresponding part of the congruent triangles. So AM equal to BM, it is proved. OM is perpendicular, so AM equal to BM. Clear? The next question. See, two tangents TP and TQ are drawn to a circle with center O from an external point T, prove that PTQ is equal to 2 into OPQ. Okay. This is circle, center of two tangents. O from T, TP, TQ, two tangents. What to prove? PTQ, this angle, 2 OPQ. OPQ is equal to PTQ, we have to prove. Now you see, let angle this one PTQ is equal to X. Okay, PTQ equal to X. Now in triangle PTQ, sum of three angles is 180 degree. So you can write TPQ angle plus TQP plus PTQ is equal to 180 degree, angle sum property. We know that two tangents are equal from an external point. So this angle is equal to this angle. So here you can write this angle equal to this angle. So 2 TPQ plus PTQ is what? PTQ is X equal to 180 degree. That implies 2 TPQ is equal to 180 degree minus X. 2 TPQ. That implies TPQ is equal to 180 degree minus X by 2. So 180 by 2, 90 degree minus X by 2. So TPQ, this one is this one, TPQ 90 minus X by 2. You see here, this is the radius, this is tangent. So this angle is 90 degree. So you can write OPT angle equal to 90 degree. So what is OPT? OPT is equal to OPQ angle plus TPQ is equal to 90 degree. That implies OPQ is equal to 90 degree minus TPQ. What is TPQ? TPQ value is this one. Put here. That implies OPQ angle is equal to 90 degree minus, what is TPQ? 90 degree minus X by 2. That implies OPQ is equal to 90 degree minus 90 degree minus plus X by 2. Plus minus cancel. So OPQ is equal to X by 2. So what is X? So OPQ, you can write 2 OPQ equal to X. So 2 OPQ, X is PTQ. Good. See. Okay. Next question. Just write it. PQ is a chord of length 8 cm of a circle of radius 5 cm. The tangents at P and Q intersect at a point T. Find the length of TP. Center is O and is chord given 8 cm. Okay. And the radius given 5. Let's join this point. It is 5 cm. Okay, what to find? We have to find the value of TP. length of tip P. You see, this angle in this figure is 90 degree. We join this one, it is also 90 degree. Now join this one. You see, triangle PTO and QTO, triangle PTO and QTO in triangle. This one equal to this one, this part equal to this part, common. So you can write TP is equal to TQ. Then PO is equal to QO. TO equal to TO common. TO common. So triangle PTO congruent to triangle QTO. SSS congruence. Clear? Now two triangles are congruent. If congruent, this angle is equal to this angle. Similarly, this angle is equal to this angle. Now you see, let it be M, point is M. Okay, now in PTM, in triangle PTM and QTM, PT is equal to QT. This angle PTM angle is equal to QTM angle. TM common, TM equal to TM. So triangle PTM congruent to triangle QTM. Congruent. So this angle is equal to this angle CPCT. So PMT, angle PMT is equal to QMT. CPCT. But you see, this angle and this angle are linear pair on a line. These two angles are here, they are linear pair. So you can write PMT is equal to QMT. Here you write linear pair. Linear pair and equal. These two angles are equal and they are linear pair. So that equal, this one equal to this one is equal to 90 degree. Two angles are equal, CPCT, the linear pair, so each angle is 90. So this angle is also 90 degree. If this angle is 90, then you see TN or TO, the perpendicular bisector to PQ. Clear? If it is perpendicular bisector, TM, TQ perpendicular, so OM is also perpendicular bisector. Here OM is perpendicular to PQ. We know that if we draw a perpendicular from center to any chord, then it will bisect the chord. Okay, so T equal to 2 equal parts. So PM is equal to Q, and it is given PQ given 8 centimeter. So this is 4 and this is 4. First you write, then you do next. See, we have to find tip P. This is given 5, this is 4. So you can find OM in triangle PMO. It is right triangle. Clear? OP is equal to 5 centimeter. PM equal to 4 centimeter. So we have to find OM is equal to OP square minus OP square minus PM square square root. Pythagoras theorem. Use the Pythagoras theorem here. OP 5 square minus 4 square. 25 minus 16. 9 square root equal to 3. So this part is 3. Clear? Now we take, let Tm x, let Tm equal to x centimeter. Let's take x centimeter. So TO equal to x plus 3 cm, 6 plus 3. Now you see in a triangle. Now in triangle TPO, TP square equal to T, it is at an angle 90 degree here. TP square equal to TO square minus OP square. TO is what? TO given x plus 3 here. TO is x plus 3 square minus OP 5 square. That equal to, that is TP square equal to this one. Okay. In this triangle TPO. Similarly, from this triangle TPM, it is equation 1. Similarly, in TPM triangle, TP square equal to, it is opposite of this one. This is 90 degree, opposite of this one. TP square equal to TM square plus PM square. TM square is what? X square plus PM is 4 square. Equation 2. You see, here TP square equal to this one. In second case, TP square equal to this one. So comparing 1 and 2, you can write. Just write it. Then we write. Comparing right from equation 1 and 2 we get one is what? TP square to TP square, x plus 3 square minus 5 square is equal to x square plus 4 square. That implies a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab 6x plus b square 9 minus 25 is equal to x square plus 16. That implies x square cancel both sides same. You see 6x is equal to 16 minus 9 plus 25. That equal to 16 minus 32. X equal to 32 by 6. 2 3s are, so it is 16 by 3. So x is 16 by 3. X means what? X is Tm. Okay. But to find TP, so here we find Tm. Then put the value of Tm in equation 2 or 1. Equation 2 it will be easy. Put the value of Tm in equation 2. Equation 2 is what? TP square equal to x square, x is this one, 16 by 3 square plus 4 square. That equal to 16 square 256 by 9 plus 16. Take 9, 256 plus 69 144, 400 by 9. So TP equal to 400 by 9 square root, that equal to 20 by 3 cm. That is the answer. Okay, write it. Next question. Prove that the tangents drawn at the ends of a diameter of a circle are parallel. Circle given, diameter given. Okay, it is center. Let A be the diameter. Draw the tangents. End points of the diameter. It is one tangent. And it is another tangent. Okay. So what to prove? Prove that the tangents drawn at the end points of a diameter, this diameter, end points of a diameter tangents are parallel to each other. It is very easy. First we see OA is the radius. OA is the radius. Similarly, OB is the radius. So OA perpendicular to tangent, let the tangent it A, or you can write it is PA QB. But OA perpendicular to PA tangent. Similarly, OB perpendicular to QB tangent. So perpendicular is 90 degree. So OAP angle equal to 90 degree. OBQ is equal to also OBQ. It is also 90 degree. Clear? You see, if two lines drawn and sum of their co-interior angles of one side of the transversal is 180 degree or are supplementary, then these two lines are parallel to each other. Here you see OAP angle plus OBP. These two angles have co-interior angles of one side of the transversal. This is the transversal. These two lines are drawn. So this plus this. These two angles are co-interior angles of one side of the transversal. And the sum is 180 degree. Because here given 90, it is 90. So 180 degree. So PA parallel to QB. So two tangents are parallel to each other. Okay friends, we have already discussed some questions and we discussed the concepts of circle. In my next video, you find some more questions and important questions which are very important for your exam point of view. So please watch a video, subscribe me. We will later discuss in my next video. Thank you.